All right. It's that time. It's time for Beyond Sight and Sound. Let's do this.
Hey boys and girls, we are going to talk about S&W shooters and prospectors. What is S&W shooters and prospectors?
We at S&W Shooters and Prospectors help people find treasure.
Did you say treasure?
Yes, treasure. Just listen to this amazing review from our happy customer, Jackie Sparrow.
Chocolate ship-shape and a pleasure to deal with. I was able to buy everything that I needed at prices that were shillings less than others. I found my 9 pieces of 8 in no time. Savvy?
I know you're asking yourself, why should I shop at S&W Shooter and Prospectors?
Chuck Smalley has over 45 years of metal detecting experience. He works with each customer one-on-one to customize their setup to match their skill level.
So if you always dreamt of being a pirate, contact Chuck at S&W Shooters and Prospectors and he'll dig a great deal for you.
iPads and rum not included.
Caution. Please do not operate motor vehicles or power equipment while under the influence of this show. Listening to this show could cause side effects such as bouts of laughter, violent binges of cabin fever, and even dreams of silver and gold. Please be advised. Now that the fine print is out of the way, on with the show.
All right, the fine print's out of the way. It's time to roll with the show. We're back. And I see everybody dropping into the chat. See if I can get back there. Let's see here. I don't know. The chat is flying. That's all I can say. All right, I think I found the spot I kind of needed to find in the chat there, so we'll get Chuck in here as well. There he is, I think.
How goes it, everybody?
How goes it?
It goes well. A little cold, but it goes well. It's wintertime.
Yeah, may be a little chilly, but the market's hot tonight.
Yes, it is. Market is screaming.
Yeah, it opened up and the precious metals are off on a bull run. I mean, Dennis has got in the chat here which prices I'm showing are just a tick higher than what he's got, but he did give an updated price of $84.06 on the ounce on silver and $46.0670 on the ounce on gold, which those are both new historic highs, I do believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. And I'm showing $46.0170 on gold and $84.13 $23.14 on silver, $23.66.60 on platinum, $19.25.50 on palladium, and silver is outperforming all of them once again currently. But 84.13 on silver, that is a new historic high.
Wow.
Is what that is.
And it's still going. I took some
Yeah.
time to watch different experts from different banks and firms, and silver and gold and platinum, palladium have all the attention now, all the way up onto our so-called national news that you see on CBS, NBC, ABC, Fox. But Fox has been talking about it for a lot longer. And so I've been watching these and looking into, should you continue to buy? Should you not buy? How much would you put in? Bank of America even stated to swing possibly 20% of your holdings into precious metals. Now,
this is where it gets a little tricky.
Yeah. Then you hear them say, well, the ratio between gold and silver is going to gap close or close.
Yeah, the gap is going to close, and it is closing. I mean, currently, and maybe Dennis put in the chat or one of the other listeners, but I want to say currently the ratio is somewhere around 54-1.
Yep. So sit and watch it, buy some more. Who knows? I'm not making any recommendations. Take things that are not what you call something that had been sitting around, turn it into cash and put it in one or the other. I'd recommend either or if you're going to buy in it.
Yeah.
Both on a rocket.
Yeah, you're not going to go wrong either way. Looks like Dennis has got in the chat 54.85-1.
Okay. That's the question. Time to sell or hold. I sold a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. I had a reason to sell a little bit. So that's what I sold. And
right.
Right now, it's just above the spot I sold it at on silver. So far this past, whatever it's been, 2 weeks since I sold a little bit, done all right. It's going up.
Yeah, and right after you sold, silver had dipped back down.
Right.
And that was from all of the sales coming into the market. You know, the market did a correction, and now we're starting to pick back up. But even seeing the prices pick back up, right now, some of the coin shops are starting to get a little picky about what they're buying. They're not just buying everything out there.
Now, I caught a couple videos, and I don't know if you guys know what Fun Show is down. They have it in Orlando every year. It's one of the largest coin shows in the world and United States. And Fun, they were inundated. The first day, they had over 7,000 through the doors.
Lines were blocks long.
Yes. And it just inundated, which is good for them. And they were selling.
Yeah, real good if you were one of the people at a booth.
Yeah. But one guy was walking around trying to sell to them. He had a little bit of constitutional silver, or what they like to call junk silver.
Yeah, your 90% coins.
And he had 3 dealers that were buying, but they were not buying at a level conducive to spot. They were lowballing, and if people sold, well, so be it. And one of the reasons is our refineries have been inundated with that. They're behind.
They're backlogged.
So
And because of that, the refineries are no longer taking shipments from private individuals, the way it sounds,
A lot of them.
for the time being.
No, I didn't call and check with Midwest,
Midwest.
but the other day, a gentleman traded silver in against a detector. I called to see what Ace was given against spot, 45 times face, and they were buying yet.
And
So-
that's not bad.
No, and that's going to go up if these prices hold tonight. So yeah. Anyway, but I got a question, Josh. You and I were talking about some of the things we've stumbled across, either in change, at the bank. A lot of mine have been at the bank because I've got a gal there at the one bank closest to me. She keeps an eye on stuff. She'll give me a call when things come in. And then Travis, he made a find a while back, which I turned him around and sent him right back, of $2 bills that were all red seal. But everybody's got to have a story out there. What's the best thing that you've come across in your change at the bank, saw at the bank, picked up? Silver, old bills, that kind of stuff. These $2 bills, there's one in there in that group that is actually, and I put it away, a star note. And it's as crisp as the day it rolled off the printing press. There's not a fold. There's no tears. No wings. I've got.
Which, like we said, it's not that uncommon to run across star notes from the bank, but this one was a 1953.
53 star note, $2 bill, crisp, unk. So I'm kicking around sending that in, that PGS go through, because I looked them up. You can find star notes in the 53 series on sale, but the ones that are certified in high grade bring 120 to 149.95. So that's just something we came. I sent him back. He bought the rest of them, brought them home. I got them. He's got some too. He asked me what was wrong with that $2 bill. He said, I've never seen one with a red seal. I said, wait a minute, bring it here. So yeah, that's just some of the things. I've gotten a couple rolls of the nicest walking Liberty or walking Liberty.
Oh, those things were phenomenal.
And they were just there in a tray. Bought them. Rolled. So, and I've still got a majority. I've raffled a couple off, but now we're looking at $90 to $110 a piece. So now here we go. Barb's got one. 78. A guy gave her a red $5 bill as a tip on a $100 charge. Good thing it was red. There you go. Okay. Rich Kruckmeyer said the only thing he's found is his overdraft.
Yeah. Well, that's not a good thing. Well, unless it's overdraft protection, I guess.
Getting a surge in detector offers. See, Mind Lab was show. Oh yeah, there's a lot of that going on right now. So, Bill got silver and change. Over at where I used to work, they had a lunchroom. Vendomac was the name of the company put the buy out of the machine lunches. I went in one day and I'm making change, getting some stuff out of the machine. I put $5 in the change machine, started pulling the coins out, and there were silver quarters. Well, hell, I had a couple more.
Nothing wrong with that.
Well, the guy from Vendomax there filling the machines down from me, and I'm chunking bills in there.
Yeah, right.
And I mean, I had a pocket full of mixed change, but all the quarters were silver. They're all Washingtons, 40s and 50s. He's watching me. He goes, "What are you doing?" Getting change.
Right. I need quarters.
Pulled it up and I'm putting them in my pocket, and he saw what I had. He opened her up, and the quarter tube, you can see down the line, he must have dropped at least 3 rolls of quarters in there, all silver. Well, I got a nice one. What did I get? 15, 18 of them. And he shut me off, changed out the silver, put the money in, looked at those quarters, dropped them in, went back to what he was doing. He didn't even say hi, bye, boo, or otherwise. I'm like, well, crap.
Yeah.
So that's been 15, 18 years ago. Just come across it once in a while. And I know a lot of you guys and gals go to the coin stars, maybe not to use them, but you check the back drop pocket.
Oh, yeah.
5 Mile Rally Cutter asked, does anybody ever catch themselves peeking in the tray at the gas station? Yep.
Yeah.
You want to have some fun sometime? If you got an old worn out Buffalo with no date, pretty smooth, go up and if you got, a bill, throw that nickel in there and walk away and then look back and watch them. I know they get $1 a piece for those. Hell, it's well worth the buck.
It's cheap entertainment.
It is. Because Travis likes to he gets $2 bills all the time, spend them at the different places he's in, and watch the young ones that are running the machines.
Just look at them because they've never seen one.
Man, literally, that one gal, Travis called him back to the counter and says, "What is this?"
Right. I can't accept this.
$2 bill. She hands it back. I can't accept it.
Yep. No such thing.
She told him, Travis said she told him for 10 minutes it wasn't real until the manager walked out and she turned around. This guy trying to pay with fake money, and the gal looked at it, took it, looked at Travis, handed it back to her. Take it. It's real. Travis just grinning ear to ear, and this gal's like, what? We don't make $2 bills. Yes, we do. We made them a long time. Take it. Travis just stood her mouth shut. So
that's funny.
I know a few of you got out. I know Dennis, Emery. I think Emery's in the house.
Yeah, Emery's in the house. Randy DeMario got out.
Randy, Kevin, and Clay. And I saw Kevin's video, and Kevin was cold. And but they found a few goodies out in the field, but Dennis went with them.
So wonder Kevin didn't have icicles hanging off his nose.
Well, Dennis was telling me that he'd slogged that mud. It was built up on his boots for about an hour and something. He'd had enough.
Right.
Yeah. Dennis says that wind, holy crap. Yeah. Well, speaking of $2 bills, Jay Morris, everyone used to hate them. Well, I never hated them. I'd use them if I had them.
Right.
The Goldbacks, Arizona. Finally, they've been talking about it. They've been showing it. Put out a $3 Goldback, $3 bill. And they're coming out, but the early releases have been sent to PGCS and have been verified, proof 70, da. And so I'm just waiting.
Big and Buddy in the house.
Yeah. So you got a $3 bill flowing around out there on fungible currency. It's not really U.S. currency, but it's spendable in the gold places.
Right.
Yeah. We got Phil. Well, Jay Morris. I knew that was going to happen. I've been waiting on that call. They told me they were going to call me an hour back, and that's been 5 hours ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
well.
No, they said I'll call you back.
Hmm.
In fact, Dennis knows what I'm talking about. Anyway. I'm trying to read 37 cents. Oh, well. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Yeah, gold backs are 902. So they're going up. The Zombacks. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. That's same as the gold back, except it's silver. They're out there now. They're showing back up. Josh has ordered some.
Yep. And they haven't even shipped yet, and they're already worth more than I paid for them.
There you go.
So I didn't hurt myself.
And in the chat, I think it's Josh. One thing that you don't see anymore are the Anthony B dollars.
Oh, I see them.
Yeah.
I see them every now and then.
You know,
Jason Weir. That's who made that comment.
Alan's in the house. I thought he flew. He was telling me he might be in Florida watching us.
Florida?
Yeah, he took off for Florida. He's down hunting.
Figured it was getting too cold up in his neck of the woods, huh?
Yeah. Okay, Alan, you got my message then, didn't you? Cool.
And he sent the deposit yesterday.
Yeah. Oh.
So he's good to go.
I had the wrong day. He may be leaving Tuesday.
Ah. Copper's almost $6 a pound, I think, is what somebody's saying.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, and we saw Wednesday, I think Emery had in the chat that he had seen copper at like $6 a pound.
And they're talking copper's going to take a pretty healthy jump, which it already has started doing.
Well, yeah, if it's at $6 a pound, it's already taken a healthy jump.
Right. Yep. So be aware.
But that's kind of like we were saying before with the prices that we're seeing the other precious metals doing right now. Not that copper's necessarily a precious metal, but the other metals have no choice but to be drug along for the ride, basically.
Okay, dig it, buddy. Hopefully it gets there.
Whether that's copper, lead, or whatever.
He ordered that HF2. I have been waiting. I just got one in Friday at my place. He's got one coming to him to use on his desk. Hopefully it does him well.
Frank, I think I saw somebody a couple episodes back say that lead was right there around 93, 95 cents a pound. Who knows what it is now?
Oh, Travis is in the house.
Hey, Travis.
You got that Mustang all mothballed for the winter, Travis?
Yeah, probably.
Alcoa stock has doubled. Anything with metals right now, Crazy.
Right?
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Yep. So,
but it is good to see, though.
right.
And now the thing is, people ought to keep an eye on that ratio. I mean, those that have it to play with,
Right.
now is not necessarily too bad of a time to think about maybe converting an ounce of gold into silver. It sounds almost counterintuitive, but right now with the gap of the ratio closing, you convert that ounce of gold into silver and silver keeps climbing, then you can flop that back over to gold later when silver's, say, $125, $150 an ounce or more. And people may think that sounds insane. Silver's never going to hit that. Yes, it will. Just watch.
I just saw, and I was talking with Alan about prices of hunts and that, talking with Josh on that, what they're going to be like. There are 2-day hunts where they have seated out there already. One's in Missouri coming up. It's not the Show Me one, but the prices of the 2-day hunt are over $300.
Yeah, and that's a direct reflection of the prices that we're seeing right now, spot wise.
You got it, my friend. So it's going to be a little tougher.
Yeah.
So we'll have to keep an eye on how they're going to do it. They'll come up with some ideas. I mean, I don't think you'll see a lot of silver in the ground. You'll see a lot of tokens, maybe.
Yeah, I think so too, and I think Alan has even chimed in on that too. Where in the past, where he basically concurs that if silver's out there to be had, you're going to see a lot more of it, not on the ground or buried. It's going to be in lieu of token that you bring up for redemption.
That's right. I see Barks made it in.
Yes, he did, and so did Jason's wife, Melissa.
Cool.
Which hopefully she's doing well.
I wondered who the first one would be to put a dig in. Alan Landau.
Kevin just can't catch a break.
Oh, all right. Tim did a live at Punta Cana and one on YouTube and one on Instagram. And for some reason, no sound. Are you still down there, Tim?
Oh, that's right. He was seeking warmer climates as well.
Much warmer.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Oh, he's got no sound on the YouTube. No, he's not down there yet.
No sound on our YouTube?
I'm thinking why he tried to do go lives because we talked about it, he and I did.
Oh, okay.
I didn't catch it, but he said no sound. He's back home. Welcome back. It's going to be a little cool for a day or two yet, buddy.
Yeah. Let's see. Digging Buggy says that the Show Me hunt.
That's it.
Or no, that not. The chat's moving so fast.
I know.
5 miles says Show Me hunt's 200 this year.
Yeah, that's the Show Me hunt, but there's another one that's a 2-day. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name. It's 300.
Yeah. And Phil says, no, we're good as far as audio.
Yeah.
Well, I figured I'd check. I mean, I know some people like to listen to the show with sound turned
talking what
off.
he attempted to do while he was down in Punta Cana, and that's a neat place. And it didn't work. No voice, no noise. Huh.
Right.
Yeah. Barb says she's doing 6 days in Virginia for $375. Well, that's all open field wild.
Yeah, see, that's a little different.
Yeah. And then
Ozark Silver Horde is 300 registration.
that's the one, Ozark Silver Horde. Yep.
And that's exactly me, you, and Alan, because we were all on that night. We all called it, and we've been calling it, that this is going, the prices of precious metals, the spot prices, is going to directly correlate to the evolution in the seeded hunt events. We're going to see registration go up, or people taking silver in lieu of registration, or to get a discount on registration or something like that. And we're also going to see more hunts giving more of an option of the wild hunting like DIV, just because of it's unattainable to be able to get a hold of that much silver to put in the ground. Not that it'll be getting put in the ground anyway, but because nobody wants to leave it sitting behind.
5 Mile says in the Missouri is 200. You get to hunt both days. If you contribute 1 ounce of silver, 50 people.
Oh yeah, for the hunt on the private permission, which that's a neat idea too, and we may see more hunts doing that as well.
Pay your way in with silver, whatever. That may be the way it'll work.
Yep. And Alan Landau says that they're all taking silver for sign up.
Yep.
Which is what we said we'd be seeing.
Yeah. But this is going to affect a lot more than us. I mean, silver being so high.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not just going to affect North America.
No, this is kind of worldwide type of, well, we're short, we're behind, geopolitical problems, which we can't all just get along, can we? And
oh, come on now.
No, we can't.
You might as well be wishing for a unicorn in your backyard.
I hope so, with a golden horn. There you go. There you go. So a lot of your spots at hunts, you're going to have to do a little more research, get on places, have open field hunting, and then a seeded hunt. I don't know. There'll be all kinds of ideas coming out.
Yeah. And it will. We'll see, and not only will we see that, we'll also see a number of events that you normally see annually probably switch to every other year.
Yep. Yeah, they're all taking it for signing up. That type of thing. Impossible put enough field. It's impossible to put enough silver in the fields per bill.
Yeah, I think he's responding to someone that asked him about the Buckeye Championship hunt.
Yeah. So
And it is. At these prices, it's going to be tough because to be able to get the amount of silver out there that people want to see at a seated event, the registration is, they have no choice but to raise the registration. And then people are going to be kind of grumbling because of the cost of registration, travel, lodging, all of that. It's going to be tough for the hunts to kind of reconfigure themselves.
Yeah, I mean, over the years of having the managed seated hunts from the late 60s forward up till now, they could generally put enough in the field with what you pay to be in it to make people happy, and then get prizes and raffles.
Right. Between silver and raffles and prizes for tokens or what have you, a lot of people were generally happy with, paying the amount that they were for a registration fee and what they walked away with.
Yeah. Barb's commenting on the Carolinas, treasure hunt of the Carolinas. She says that's the funnest hunt to go to.
Yeah, you gotta stick and move with that one.
Yeah. So we'll see how all that plays out. See how that comes out, what we can come up with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even when you do see these the seated hunts that do pop up, the ones that have special guests, things like that, you're probably going to be seeing a number of extra raffles going on.
Yeah. So, hey, I'm going to ask, hey, Tim, Illinois Digger, are you still out there, buddy? Hello.
Who knows? He may have his sound turned off.
Yeah. I'm going to say, now I know he's been hunting. You want to send him a link and have him give us a Punta Cana report?
We could. I could probably do that.
I mean, smiling at it, so that may be, Dennis. Days of getting your money back from the hunt over. Well, you can throw a lot of Sacagaweas out there and halves and seed in a little bit of silver. Doesn't take much silver maybe to get your money back.
Yeah, I mean, and some people can really clean house at the hunts between raffles and what they find and things of that nature. But that doesn't mean that everyone does that.
Phil just told Tim to get dressed. Put his clothes on.
Why, is Tim still in the chat? I hadn't seen it.
Yep, and he says, yep. So if you want to send him a link and give us a report, we'll warm. And then when Alan gets back, we'll have him on. I know he's going down to...
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think Tim usually takes his link via email.
Yeah, you might want to try it that way since he's having trouble. Had trouble out of Punta Cana.
Yeah, we don't even know if his sound will work. It's been a while, and I can't remember the last email address I emailed him from. Let me get my email up here and see what I can do.
Digging Buddy goes in there, silver gram bars. Take a look at what the gram bars cost right now. Holy smokes.
Yeah. Take a look at what the half-gram gold bars cost.
Yeah.
Half gram.
That's crazy stuff.
I'm trying to get an email up here to see if I've still got Tim's email address in
Okay. There's no rush.
this email account or if it was in another one.
See if I can get a price. There it is. Hang with me, folks.
It's going to take me a minute, though.
All right.
Because sometimes, apparently, my email doesn't want to move the quickest. I mean, I could send Chuck an email and he might get it. Or I may have to send it 2 or 3 times before he gets it.
There you go. 1/10 ounce.
Huh. Isn't that interesting?
Comes to about $11 a piece. That's for 1/10. Now that's 1 ounce. Okay. Hang on, Tim. I will do so, Tim. I've got his email. I'll forward it to you, Josh.
Well, I'm trying to even get my email to respond here.
Uh-oh. Well, bad idea I had.
Oh.
All right. Josh can't forward. Let's see if I can get that to work myself. Got it on the phone. What's up? Real lively here.
Yeah, see, for whatever reason, the last time I tried to use my email to send you a link, it wasn't wanting to let me generate emails. But then again, it's about time for a new show system anyway.
There you go. Message. Forward. It's not working on mine either for some reason. Forward it to Josh.
Okay, well here, how about this? Here's what I can do. I will put the link in the chat. And maybe Tim can access it from there. There you go, Tim. There's a link in the chat.
Let's see if he gets called in. Oh, God. The trials and tribulation of StreamYard. There we go. It's only allowing me to card VCF text. No.
No, not everybody clicked the link.
I knew that was going to happen, brother. See if that'll get him in here.
Yeah, if not, I'll try to email him through the phone. Hey, actually, he is in.
Good.
Well, maybe it says device not connected. So I don't know. Yeah, no, it's not letting me add him. So he bounced in, but he bounced out.
And I keep trying to send this email to you, and it's bouncing back. So I don't know if you're tied up on your end. Undeliverable.
Undeliverable?
That's what it said twice.
That's interesting. Should not be undeliverable.
Centerline, TK Centerline says the cost of lures. I'm seeing lures at $11, $12, $13, and $14. That's a pricey fish.
Wow. Sounds like maybe everybody should go to making their own.
Okay, there, digging, buddy. Have a good week. Frank does. Frank eat cast,
Right?
ties, flies, you betcha. But the cost of the things to make it with are going up just as bad.
Oh, yeah, absolutely they are.
Yeah. He says he hates to lose a lure. That's where you get one of those deals that slide down on the other line. Hopefully you can bang it loose, but that don't always work either.
Right.
Pricey stuff. All our hobbies are getting terribly expensive.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately.
Right, Alan. Well, I will say one thing that hasn't gone up lately. It's been going down. Don't know what you guys are paying. I paid $2.28 the other day in Iowa.
For gas?
At the Costco.
That's crazy.
$2.28. That's all.
I haven't seen it at that price.
Yeah. Yep, $2.28. Eggs were $1.99, Barb said last week. Some things are ratcheting downward a little bit as that gas price keeps dropping. Hell, we should have plenty of gas by now. We got Venezuela. Coming online. So it sounds like Russia's a little ticked. Again, China.
Right.
China's shipping 0 metals. Precious metals, anyway, from what I'm told.
Yeah. Yeah, that I believe that went into effect January 1.
Mm-hmm. So, hey. Iran might fall this week, yeah. Greenland's next. Greenland's not liking Trump. Talk about him at all. And that's kind of a funny deal. They're kind of like an outpost on the island, but they don't really govern. They're protected by, is it the Danes? Danish? I'm not sure which one protects them. Russia went in there and dropped off of a submarine on the bottom of the ocean a Russian flag to claim an area. This is unclaimed territory up in there in places. Denmark. Or
Right.
all the geopolitical stuff is affecting the price of metals big time. They want to be their own country but can't. Yeah, pretty much it. I mean, that place, I haven't been there. I would like to go see it. People that have been there say it's pretty neat. I think Dennis has been up there. Phil Bortner, that's why the American flag's been planted many times on the moon ahead of anybody else. Yep, you're right. Oh, you were in Iceland, Dennis. Okay, sorry. Close, no cigar.
Right.
Evidently, we can't get him on,
huh? So far, he tried to come through once, but then it bounced him out, I think. And I don't know that he's tried again.
Oh, he says he's still trying. We'll set that up for Sunday and talk to him. He can brag about being down where it was in the 80s.
Make everybody envious.
You never know, Barks. I know they look for gold occasionally up in Iceland. There was a TV show that had a group of them going there, but their laws on their minerals are pretty tight.
Mm-hmm.
Tim's trying on his laptop right now. He's having some problems. Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
I may have to throw the link back in the chat then, because I had removed that. I will put that back in the...
Excuse me.
Let's see here. I will try to put that back in the chat. Yeah, that one. There, I've got it back in the chat.
There it is. Go for it.
And we'll see what happens with that.
Mm.
Maybe he has better luck that way. But, you know, who knows? Maybe service isn't so reliable down there where he is. I don't know.
He's not out there yet. He's come home.
So he's come home.
Yep, he's home.
Oh.
Yeah, Chris. Yeah. We're trying to link up a guy to get in and tell us about his trip to Punta Cana.
Warmer climates.
Well, RH made it in. How you doing, buddy?
Well.
The Bills are in the house.
Well, that didn't take too terribly long.
Oh, Chris says he had problems on
He did.
internet. Yeah. I believe. Oh. I understand that chauffeur thing once in a while. RH. Yes, I do. But she's getting back to where she can drive now. The hand's loosened up enough to do well with the steering wheel.
Ah, good. Good.
Mistake. Yeah. That makes me laugh. That's a good movie, though. Usenet. You're off the satellite link, Chris. Ooh. Salisbury steak. Good stuff.
Well, nothing wrong with that.
New. Any luck out there yet?
I have not seen him.
Okay. We'll have to. Well, Tim, if you're listening yet, I know you are. Why don't we just try to bring you on Sunday? You can give us an update of at least where it was warm.
Make us all jealous, telling us the temperatures that he had to suffer with.
Yeah. Suffered bad. I know he suffered bad.
Yeah, it's a tough life.
Yes, I have. On the Gold Monster 2000, we've had several buy them out in California, and they have done very, very well with them.
Oh, yeah.
And there are some pretty good videos of guys making recoveries. I think it's going to live up to what they say it is. I haven't had a complaint. But the Gold Monster 1000 still stand going like
Still
that.
a rock solid machine.
Yeah. And, you know, a lot of this, the 1,000 to 2,000, we're just talking prices. You're just at $1,000, under $1,000 with the 1,000. And $19.99 on a 2,000, but the 2,000 has some features and better depth and
Yeah, a little more capability.
yeah. So anyway, yes, I'm hoping I got 2 weeks on him. Okay, he's agreeing to being on Sunday night. We'll get him set up better. Josh.
Well, we can certainly try to do that.
And then Alan will be down in Florida. Maybe we can get him to shoot some pictures up this way if he's doing any good.
Well, hopefully he does.
Yep. Oh. Okay, Chris. Hook up with me. Sounds good. So that's about it. We kind of blew our time there trying to get Tim hooked up, but that's all right.
Hey, it happens. It happens. We'll see if we can't get him in there Sunday for folks, though.
Yep. Maybe Barks can get out and get some more goodies.
Which, I mean, we did kind of blindside him with it. Where, Sunday I can get him a link out before the show starts and we can have him in there ready to go when we go live or whatever.
Yeah. Just to let you know, guys, that My Lab sale is winding down, and there's some other ones coming out, and that was the going price of the 900 for everybody. It was $9.99. Okay, Chris, I'll send you a number. See if I can get that.
But Chris is wanting to go to Alaska?
No, this is he's going to give me a call about a detector. So, Chris. Let's see. I'll get it to you, Chris, here. Not having any luck doing it on this way. But anyway, if you got anything else, buddy, if not, I'm going to get out of here. And the dog's out running around down here. I don't know if she's after me to take her out. What are you into there, Bertie?
Trouble.
Always. Always. She got a piece of paper or something.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right.
Have a great few days. Let's keep an eye on it. And if you make some moves in the silver and gold market, don't mind saying, let us know how you're doing.
Right.
And if you're out finding something, I hope you're well and you get a bucket lister.
Yeah, what you're hearing, what you're seeing.
Yeah.
We ain't scared to let us know.
That's right.
Silver's setting at 83.65 right now. Gold's 45.89.30.
All righty.
Platinum's 23.64.50. Kind of feel like I'm running off Powerball numbers.
There. Well, in a way, if you got some stuff stashed, you could be powerful. Tim?
Yeah, you might feel like you hit.
Yeah, and I saw your first video out, Barks. It looked like you were cold, and I thought, well, and you were tired. And Dennis said he slogged around for an hour and could already lift his legs the next day because he had so much mud. So everybody, hey, Randy, take care, buddy. I'm out of here. Thanks, Josh.
All right, we'll see you, Chuck, and we'll see what we can do about getting Tim on Sunday, maybe.
All righty. Bye-bye.
All right. Well, so like we were saying, let us know what you're seeing, what you're hearing as far as the precious metal spot prices. But I would say keep an eye on the ratio. You're going to see that ratio start to close a little bit like we've been seeing, which I'm trying to remember now. I think Dennis had put in the chat earlier, it was 54 something to 1. Which is why I say for those that have it to play around with it, now is about the time you may want to think about maybe taking and converting some gold into silver, or just picking up some silver to turn around and convert into gold at a later point. One thing's for sure, we haven't seen the end of the climb. You may see it dip a little bit, but how far and for how long is anybody's guess. I would imagine that when we see it dip, we may not see it dip very far, nor for very long. So that's kind of something to keep in mind as well. I mean, we saw that when silver wound up taking its dip because of all the sales right before the holidays. Yeah, 54 to 1, Alan's got in the chat. And let's see. Yeah, Alan's got it there. It was 94 to 1 5 months ago. So that gap is closing. 55 now. 55 to 1. So that's something to think about. Remember that. We talked about the ratio rule some episodes back, that if you hadn't heard about that, you can always find that back on one of the episodes of Precious Metals, or you can even Google the gold to silver ratio rule and see what you can find there as far as a little bit of guidance We're not saying to buy, we're not saying to sell. If anything, we're saying stay informed. And that's the important part. Speaking of staying informed, I guess I need to inform myself a little bit on getting Tim into the show Sunday, and he may give us all kind of a rundown on what the weather was like and what sort of luck he had on his recent adventure. And speaking of weather, I see Dennis put in the chat that it's supposed to be 50 Tuesday in his neck of the woods. Send some of that my way too, Dennis. We'd appreciate it. I'm still trying to get over this cold. Ugh, woof. Either way, as we roll out, we will look one more time just in case something drastic happened. I doubt it. Gold 45.85.70, silver 83.38, platinum 23.61.40, palladium 19.01.50. But all the precious metals are up, clear across the board. And silver is still outperforming, but platinum's giving it a good run. Either way, if you enjoyed the show, make sure and throw us a like, hype the video. You can follow us here, Beyond Sight and Sound YouTube, Beyond Sight and Sound Facebook, Metal Detecting Beyond Sight and Sound Facebook group, which is where we love to see all your posts. Or you can always join us on any of the wonderful podcast distribution services that you find us on. We're out there all over the place. Either way, we're glad you joined us here tonight. Get out there and try to find it if you can. Try to stay warm if you can. Let us know what you're seeing as far as the spot price is and what you're hearing, what you're seeing at the shops. Hopefully, if all goes well, we'll be back Sunday with Illinois Digger. Have a wonderful evening, folks. We're out of here. We sure are glad you found us here tonight. Thanks for dropping by and joining in. If you like metal detecting, treasure hunting, gold prospecting, or even entertaining discussion, check us out Wednesdays and Sundays, 8 p.m. Eastern, on your favorite podcast distribution services.